Hello again, it's Dr. Elisha Van Duzen at New Hope Chiropractic, and this is part 2 of some common nutritional myths that deserve to be debunked and really can negatively impact your diet instead of actually help. So another one of these myths is that all meat is unhealthy. And why is this bad advice? Well, not all meat is created equal, right? While processed meats are linked to a number of adverse health effects, like an increased risk of conditions like heart disease, cancer, and diabetes, you can incorporate occasional high-quality meat into a balanced and nutritious diet. Like grass-fed beef, for instance, it's rich in iron, vitamin B12, iron, zinc, and selenium. Meanwhile, pasture-raised chicken provides protein, B vitamins, phosphorus, and also selenium. Other ingredients like turkey, elk, lamb, bison, and offal can also be included in a healthy diet and consumed in moderation. So instead, if you're wondering what to do when it comes to eating meat, look for lean cuts of your favorite types and opt for skinless poultry whenever possible. Selecting grass-fed, pasture-raised, and organic varieties can also make sure that you're getting the best bang for your buck and squeezes a few extra nutrients into your diet. And whenever possible, be sure to also purchase from companies that prioritize sustainable farming practices. This minimizes your environmental impact, and always keep your intake in moderation and enjoy a range of plant-based protein foods too, like beans, lentils, nuts, seeds, and tempeh. And the next nutritional myth that should be debunked is everyone should stop using salt entirely. And this is bad advice because one of the main healthy eating guidelines for those with high blood pressure is to scale back on sodium, right? And while it's absolutely true that cutting back on sodium or salt can reduce blood pressure levels, sodium is actually an important part of your diet, and it plays a central role in your overall health. It's necessary for keeping your electrolyte levels in proper balance, regulating nerve function, and also ensuring that your muscles are able to work efficiently. And low levels of sodium can cause serious side effects like fatigue, nausea, headaches, and also irritability. And while this doesn't mean that you should start loading up on salt like crazy, it may not be necessary to cut it out of your diet completely, especially if you have normal blood pressure. So instead, according to the most recent dietary guidelines for Americans, healthy adults should limit sodium consumption to around 2,300 milligrams per day, which translates to just under 1¼ teaspoons of salt. So processed foods account for the vast majority of sodium intake, so cut back on those. High sodium foods, unhealthy ingredients, for example, cured meats, convenience meals, TV dinners, canned foods, all these things can increase your sodium consumption, so eliminate those. And there's no need to throw out the salt shaker completely. Enjoy low sodium foods and sprinkle some salt here and there, again in moderation, to help flavor your food, along with other herbs and seasonings. Examples are basil, black pepper, turmeric, oregano, and rosemary. They're all really good. Another nutritional myth is eat small meals throughout your day. And one of the most prevalent nutritional myths is this one actually. Eat 6 small meals a day to help boost weight loss and decrease hunger during the day. This can work for some people, but it's not a one-size-fits-all solution by any means for everyone. And it's certainly not a staple component of healthy eating guidelines. Different eating patterns might work for you or me based on lifestyle, so schedule also your schedule and your work and just your personal preference. So intermittent fasting, for example, involves alternating between periods of fasting and eating, and studies link it to improved body weight and enhanced blood sugar control. And for others, eating just 3 larger meals a day may work better instead. So the best way to figure out an eating pattern that's good for you is to listen to your body. And for some people, eating 6 small meals a day may work great, and for others, eating a few larger meals, practicing fasting a few times a week, or even having a cheat meal might be a better option. No matter what you choose, keep in mind that figuring what to eat as well as when to eat is just as important in establishing healthy eating patterns. And the next myth here, the last myth here, is breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Why is this bad advice? Well, while studies do show that those who eat breakfast regularly tend to enjoy healthier eating habits overall, breakfast is not an absolute must for absolutely everyone. In fact, despite what many people believe, research shows that breakfast doesn't necessarily increase your metabolism or help you burn more calories throughout your day. Other studies found that skipping breakfast is not associated with weight gain and could even trigger potential benefits, believe it or not, including decreased caloric intake later in the day. So instead, if eating breakfast every morning is part of your daily routine, that's great. But if eating breakfast doesn't work for you, that's fine too. The most important thing is simply to find what works for you and then stick to it. So finally, if you find yourself wondering, what should I eat? You're not alone. New nutrition rules and healthy eating guidelines are consistently emerging, and that makes it incredibly hard to decipher fact from fiction. Find a routine that works for you and fill your diet with mostly unprocessed whole foods. That's the best way to ensure that you're getting all the nutrients you need. And choosing healthy, nutrient-rich sources of protein, fat, and carbs can also help boost the quality of your diet without the need for confusing and baseless nutrition rules and regulations. So consider all these things, and then also remember, um, if it's been a while since you've gotten your spine adjusted, make sure that you're getting adjusted regularly chiropractically, and that this will ensure that the nerves going to your digestive system work properly, and you're getting the most out of the nutrition, because it'll be digested properly and absorbed properly. So check us out at newhopechiropractic.com. You can also schedule an appointment on our website. And with this, happy, healthy eating, and have a great day.